Okay, so the grinding has been done. Mostly everyone is 99 because of the grinding. Basilio, I think, is like 80 something, 88, 85. But mostly everyone's 99. That's fine. I did get a relic from the thingy, but maybe I should focus on... Oh, you know what I also have to do? Apparently there was a quest where it was like, not this one. It was like, oh, Datarum entrusted me the letter of Alonso's inheritance, and then I have to meet him. I did not realize. So I guess at night I'm just gonna have to do that. I don't know if it's gonna take up a day. So this is Brylehaven. There's so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. This bone-in meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me?
I apologize. I didn't intend for that to... The last thing I need my customers thinking about is rituals and organs. Wow, this is exactly why nobody cares for you, Mastari. Well, now I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares.
Hey.
Now, you shouldn't worry about it too much.
Is it true?
I've heard there are all sorts of different people in this city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there's so many kind people, too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. That was a scam. That person probably saw you were a traveler and tried to take advantage.
What is this?
What? Maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. And you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything about the smell. It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony? Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no. Do you have some business here at the church?
No.
We've just come to look.
I see.
By the by, I noticed the young lady here is Mastari.
Actually,
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is Tristan. Is it all right for me to make introductions?
Oh.
Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Never mind. I shan't pry. I am Hyperic, I guess. If you've been interested in sanctism, I always want to call it sancticism. I do not know why. Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you, but I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home. I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
truly.
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you traveled so far. I hope you will visit again whenever you wish. I'll be
I'll see
waiting.
you again soon.
Oh, sure. Until next
See you
time.
later.
Bye-bye. See you later. Close your ray. I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I am glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Mastari, I mean.
Well, now...
Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer not to go inside alone. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you greatly.
Thank you so much, but I'm warning you. I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so that you don't forget this promise. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be. I can sense gratitude and a hint of relief on Yufa's smiling face.
It's strange. Until recently, I lived with such fear.
Wait, is this like a passive? Reduces the chance of the party being afflicted with anxiety?
But then,
But there's something a little off about this church. I might just be imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gotten quite late. We should start heading back. I'm sure they're doing some weird evil Magla experiments in there. Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last request of Alonso's, getting his village to accept his donation. The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go? Yeah. Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will?
All of this money is for the village? This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain that you want to give it away? Yeah, please take it. This village should have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're grateful for your generous support. This village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Aye, everyone in this village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you will surely emerge victorious. Because of that Alonso, we lost someone dear to us, but you brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
why?
Hey, why did Alonso do all those bad things? His mom was a very nice lady, though. Is this really for the best? I returned to the tavern in Brilehaven where Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing Alonso's name, but was that really the right decision? Alonso's letter is gone?
Are you, perchance, looking for this? Did my last words have you in tears? What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because I am.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort. I didn't die. That's all there is to it. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service, no matter where or when.
I'll be counting on you, Alonso.
And I, you. Now, go on and show me that new world of yours. Well, I do hope we can keep seeing each other like this, come what may. So long, young majesty.
Strange little curio. Its mechanism looks quite crude. Now, wait a second.
I see.
This one looks to have a little, what's it just here? Don't tell me, it can't be this simple.
Genius.
Spot on. Ah, my dear little bundle of joy, how I've been waiting to meet you.
Whoa!
It really was a relic. And naturally, this is where it connects to the other. Yes, I suppose that confirms my hypothesis.
Eureka!
Inspiration strikes. An absolute corker of an inspiration. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we have picked up quite a few now. You think we're close to finishing it?
No.
Not quite yet. There's 2 left. The old goat's notes mark the full set of 8 pieces. And out of those 2, 1 is...
Hey,
Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? Won't take but a moment. Sure, but where? Home. We teleported back to Grand Trad, whereupon Nuris took us to a corner of the city, to the garage of his mansion. Hey, this place isn't so much a house as it is a gauntlet runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here?
Quite.
Indeed, I slept, ate, and woke up next to the old girl. Isn't that the stuff of dreams? Oh-ho, so it was here all along, eh? I knew it. Yes, that's the ticket. Fits right into the rest. Well, now, how now? I found a relic in my own home.
the truth is...
You know, there was an odd little dimple on the last relic. I told you before, didn't I, that back when I was a lad, I found a similar bit of rubbish on my fossil hunts? I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match for the curious little shape made by the rest, hence our discreet little scavenger hunt.
That's the
So
ticket.
I tried seeing if the pieces connect, and whiz bang pow, perfect fit. Oh, it's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mind. What a legend.
Wow.
Good thing you held on to it for so long. Indeed, I'd say my younger self deserves a retroactive pat on the back. If I'd not noticed, the relics would have been a short family member. A short family member forever. Been quite a while since I was here last. The nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies. It's where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, and where it all came crumbling down. When Hulkenberg dragged me out of my workshop, well, I never thought I'd actually find my wings. Coming on this journey with all of you has changed me for the better, and I'll stick with you till the end, you hear?
Right.
Of course, I'm counting on you. As well you should. On my right's honor, I'll get you to wherever you're headed. I can feel Nuris's extraordinary trust in me as an ally.
My heart's pounding and my soul's ablaze.
But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without actually seeing it first. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it.
This one's important.
What?
What was that noise? There's not many folks who live on the street in this part of town. Just the wind. Just the wind.
Right then.
I'm going to clean up a bit first, grab some things and go. You two head back to the runner first, eh? I'll be along shortly.
Come on!
Whatever you say, just make sure you come back before it gets late.
So,
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom, and not just the nobles, but merchants too. Manahat's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all.
What's that about?
I suppose it is kind of your fault.
as for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads, and now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
the truth is,
A long time ago, back when I was little dustbin, there was this old therapist man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Parapus code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke, and that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me. But I tell you, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
But
I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't.
Why?
Why not? He was dead on the side of the road, like he got dumped there. They said he'd left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. The pay was good for what a Parapus can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money though was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest.
Listen.
There's still things you can do. Maybe, but how can I make her see? Right, the novel had a section on this topic.
Huh?
You know your letters? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey, got it in you to help me out once more? Please?
It'll be fine.
You don't have to ask. I already know what you're thinking.
You serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic including mind reading? I want to stop Manahat though. Will you go with me? Thanks. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. I can sense Katharina's determination as well as her strong faith in me.
I expected no less of you.
Displays the locations of items and oh! Apparently, their hangout is on the outskirts of Altaberry. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
I'll be waiting. Katharina, why are you here? What do you want? Surely you know you're not welcome here anymore. Yeah, I'll leave once I said my piece.
Oh,
You must stop attacking people, and that means returning everything you stole.
What?
And here I thought you'd say something smart. You want us all to starve, do ya? You're a traitor. No, you're wrong.
Wait.
Stay calm, Katharina. Don't worry, I ain't backing down. I'm speaking up for my sake and yours.
listen to me.
So listen up, and if you won't listen to me, listen to your hearts.
Everyone!
Stealing everything you need is just a vicious cycle. Everything you stole can be stolen right back from you. And then what?
my leg.
You want to live in fear of others trying to take what's yours? You want to live where you gotta worry about going hungry? Isn't that what we're trying to change? The more you steal, the more you're gonna get stolen from.
Duh.
You sure like to run your mouth. Someone show this preachy lady and her boyfriend the door. Look, I know you're all not happy with how things are right now. Exactly. So what are you gonna do about it? Any bright ideas?
Bloody hell.
A therapist has no business lecturing us about society anyway. You people can't even hold down decent jobs. The richer get richer without even trying, and they don't give a damn about the labor that feeds the system. You've only ever been their tool.
Listen up.
I know how the world works. Follow my lead and you'll have money in your pockets, drink in your cups, and life will be just grand.
You got it.
I'm going to bring change to this putrid world, but first we have to swat away the flies. We aren't your tools either, Manahat.
Huh?
Well, of course not. I'll pay. Capture Katharina and you'll be rich.
Ah,
You're not gonna kill me, are you? I wouldn't do that.
I'm real sorry.
I led you all astray. I've gotta own up to that. You see now what it's like to be stolen from? That's why you don't inflict it on anyone.
That's That's why.
Let's hope we can make a kinder world where everyone lives right by themselves. A world people want to live in. A kinder world. I think I finally got through to them. Hopefully they'll stop stealing now. Manahat's going to the Rusty Nail. He's done a lot worse than what we've seen. Wait, so he got arrested? Who arrested him? Who called the cops? I wasn't sure how it was gonna end for a second there. Can't blame ya, but I think people were sick of his crap, really. But you know, I'd still like to think that when he shed a tear for us Parapets, it was real. Way I hear it, he was in the army once, but his Rogue and Ishkia superiors treated him like dirt. His life's been just as hard as any Parapets, and discrimination tends to give you perspective. That all said, where do I go from here?
Come on.
He was right when I don't have any sort of plan. When he said I don't have any sort of plan. All I know is I don't want to leave my people behind.
It'll be fine.
That feeling is what matters most.
Right then.
You're completely right.
Thank you. So much.
You've given me so much courage. I can sense Katharina's earnestness and absolute faith in me.
I gotta keep getting better, don't I?
Reduces the prices. Not that it really matters right now. Going forward, I'll try my best to think for myself without relying on others. But you'll help me with that, won't you? By the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have some new messes for you to help me clean up. We came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic. I feel like Hyperic. That sounds better. Was lingering there.
Well, now,
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern? I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time.
You know,
They told me lots of nice things today for the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach it to me someday? Of course. What kind of dance is it exactly? It's very traditional, but I think anyone outside the island would find it quite novel. It's really something. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch then show Mama. And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics, a bit here and there. Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers with a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our God in our own to confront difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. While that is an intriguing belief, what of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Oh, it's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just I lost both of my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and him going to convert?
indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what I... We can decide our own faith. Nothing is for certain anyway. I see. That is unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it is through sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind. Oh, there's some weird moaning coming from there. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere. Oh, all right. Thank you so much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, can you teach me how to dance next time, okay?
No.
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought I'd had.
Sure.
Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side. I can sense Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me.
I see it as my turn to test my mettle.
I'm not sure that's the wind, and there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease.
You know something?
I was just thinking back to what Manahat said about finding proper jobs. He was right about that, at least. Honest work should lead to honest lives and, more importantly, food on the table. But that's where I hit a dead end. What jobs could therapists like us even qualify for? Well, not every day you see Katharina here in Altaberry.
Huh?
Eudoricus. Yeah, Eudoricus. You gathering people up for work in these parts? Nah, I'm done doing that. I've got a steady gig at a huge furniture shop. The old man who runs the place has taken a liking to me. He's even letting me come up with new products and finding new help. I even pulled in all those guys you saw in the carriage the other day.
I'm so glad.
Well, ain't that just brilliant? I'm over the moon for ya. Well, it's all thanks to you, you know. The old man's only nice to therapists like us because apparently you saved his life a long ways back. He was cutting wood in the mountains and some bear didn't much appreciate it. He started running for his life when you swooped in and took it down. He says he knows most of us therapists are good folks, so he doesn't mind giving us work. That's wonderful. Fantastic, even. That all said, he's probably just one guy in a long list of people you've helped, right, Katharina? Well, what goes around comes around. If you're ever in a pinch, you come straight to us, here? Thanks, and tell all the lads I said hello.
I see it clear as day.
Relying on others, huh? Wasn't in my nature before, but there's some stuff even I can't do
Right then.
alone. One person making waves may not amount to much, but when everyone gets stuck in, the world's gonna change. I know it.
Yeah.
You're right about that, for sure. Looking at it that way, you start to appreciate every day for what you can do with it.
Thank you.
Thanks, though.
So much.
You've always been there for me. I know you never really had the time, but you carved some out anyway. And you know what? I think that's why we deserve a King Tristan.
Think of the future.
I want to live in the kind of world you create. I can sense Katharina's newfound purpose and her unshakable faith in me.
You're the ace in our deck, you know.
Oh, displays treasure chests. Oh, she can support the party in certain dungeons. Is it like the Nurus thing? Like when you fight on the ship, he does like an initial blast of damage. Katharina can now come rushing to certain dungeons. Is she there? She's gonna assist us. While in a dungeon, Katharina may exhibit her martial arts prowess at the beginning of a battle by performing a powerful attack. That'd be funny if it was anywhere, not just a dungeon. Something's dawning on me. Not sure how to put words to it, but most people find work through connections, right? And they try to make themselves sound like a good fit for that kind of work.
Don't fret now.
And I guess what I'm saying is that such a bad thing? Take me, for instance. I'm pretty tenacious. You know that about me. Yeah?
Certainly.
Of course I knew that about you. And I'm shameless too. I'm not done asking for your help by a long shot.
See you in a bit.
So anyway, I'm gonna be out there putting the work in, so don't be a stranger.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said. We shall reclaim our nation's future together. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
I'm counting on you, Hulkenberg.
You only need focus on pushing forward. For that, I would gladly give my life.
I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues, by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I shall safeguard.
Oh my
our
god,
land
look at all
and
this
our
shit. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Hulkenberg is ready to acquire a new heroic embody. Oh yeah, does this do anything? More skills.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
With the protection of the
Okay,
royal
apparently
magic
I could have just picked. I don't know why it didn't work before. Was it because of like the time of day? So we're gonna fight this guy. I think this is the last day though, so I think this is the only guy we're fighting, unless the other guy stays.
As a display of his power.
I'm like, okay, hi, we're a little bit late, but you ready for a scrap? Rudolph's here with his steel lion and is ready to pounce.
Let's do it. Oh, I can't say I expected you would be the one to come to me. You're but a wretched little elder, impersonator of those who would rule you. And do my eyes deceive me? A Parapus and a Eugif stand among your retinue? With a disgraced Rousant knight to boot.
Wow, he actually mentioned my whole the party that I had. Oh no, actually no, I have Juna in the party.
When I am king,
I
shall rebuild this nation.
I think I have her as like my mage healer person.
Louise's hand. And then, finally, I will establish a unified nation under the Rousants. All tribes will live in rightful segregation.
That's the worst way to think! We won't find any compromise with him, and we won't lose.
I will show you the strength and bearing of a true Rousant! Now! Come at me!
My cue, I think. Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
You want the tribes even more divided? I won't let that happen!
Let's do this together! I think not. Behold this power!
I was trying to remember what I put on her. Okay, MP, recovery.
Maybe
yeah.
not. Come on, help me out!
It's up to you now.
Don't let up now, Juna!
We'll do this together.
Wait, is this to one enemy?
Maybe there's a
They're
better
weak to
choice.
electricity! Give them a jolt!
Soul Hacker! Wind!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening,
Follow
Captain!
my lead.
Deals extreme physical light damage to one enemy. Deal extreme physical light damage. Oh, they're the same. They just use different people.
Tell wouldn't do this. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Actually, I think they all resist, right?
Let's split some heads.
You can do this!
Oi, you alright, old man? Gonna leave a nasty scar, that.
Ah, you! Silence! Even the Parapus would pity me now! I will not suffer such shame!
That right? Suit yourself, I suppose. But if you ask me, thinking like that's way more exhausting than it's worth. We come from two tribes, but that don't have to mean anything else. We're different, that's all. And I don't see why different folks can't meet in the middle, eh?
'Tis as Basilio says. And you've been defeated. Dismount from your gauntlet runner and renounce your campaign for the throne.
Nice!
The air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. Do you have the money? So what are you buying?
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Then,
So shall we, oh captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da 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 da. Da na na. Thank you!
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me. Was that really about singing? Were you two really talking about singing?
Hold on!
Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to bust out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
Oi!
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortune smiles. Think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time? You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. So you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers aren't so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
I should have run that by you. I don't, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it?
Sure.
I don't think it'll interfere with our plans. You should do it.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort porter and captain should. I can sense Juna's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me.
Things have gotten fun.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be shared for the festival. We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's the big day. We'll be up against Louise, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for you. Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt? I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? If I'm being honest, I challenge you on this only because I think it foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Louise innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You are already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Heismay made a pretty good point. If we're going to take back this country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
I can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day, so let's take it all in and stick it to Louise, for Rella and Grius and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself. And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway.
That reminds me.
Neris apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trad with the Sky Runner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority, but maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Then.
Let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
So we set off for the royal capital and the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I had just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all we can here. Let us depart with our heads held high, yes? Nuris sure seemed thrilled about arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folks shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we've polished off breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
Great. The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
It's His Royal Highness, the Prince! We've been waiting for you! Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson!
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Like he's cheering me on, but he's like, I'm putting all my money on the other guy. Sorry.
Still, suppose it makes sense. But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness! You can't stop at Luis! You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him! They're not right in the head!
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived!
Wow, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room.
We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come, now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me.
Watch it be like, nah, you weren't
we'll
even like,
sure
I don't
this is the end
remember
for
you
Luis.
actually.
Gotta
Like, who
report
are
a victory
you?
to His Highness personally, right?
I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Yes, of course.
Same as the other
no
day.
hesitation at all. You've really grown out there.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, give him hell.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean,
he can be like a general crier, like the news guy. Hear ye, hear ye. Here comes the royal smackdown of the century.
If that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Oh, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne.
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
I mean, I feel like bloodline, but we're technically not, I guess. We're not the correct one. I mean, he knows, but probably intellect. I mean, he's already smart. I would say what the people want, they want the bloodline. It's a dumb answer, but
the right of bloodline.
It's an honest answer, at least. It is a king's duty to shoulder the burden of the people's prosperity. Such thinking may seem a fantasy to some, but Luis's alternative is no alternative at all.
You would cling to these petty traditions. The answer is power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. I
We're
call upon a
finishing
royal
this.
soul.
Hear it now.
Light!
Vitus power.
Wind! We settle this here.
Souls, do your thing!
I forgot to give him extra skills after changing his archetype.
I stand ready.
She's in the front, right?
Dark
she's in the
Knight.
front.
Strike me if you dare.
I see. It would appear you have the mettle to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
Tactics.
I strike to kill!
Hulkenberg, this is just what I need. Ailment slowing you down. Purify!
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However, magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods?
But if it was like some weird nuclear war, because it was like an actual modern-ish day city that was down there, right? Seems like Fallout happened down there, and then it's like they got radiated by nuclear stuff and turned into weird human monsters.
Elder, shunned from our cities, but in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Reese, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me!
So then where did all these other, like, horned humanoids, and then there's the dog people, there's the furries, and then there's the Mastari with the one eye on their forehead. Like, how did they... If we're considered technical human, because technically I guess Elda are the humans that we know.
I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
He's a monster! It's a human!
It's can't be.
Oh, I thought he was the same, but bigger. Oh, he literally is the same, but I think bigger. Attack on Titan
their
shit.
guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne.
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this!
I mean, I guess it's nice of us that we didn't turn into one of those weird looking like egg things or the weird looking disc thing to help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win? Luis called it trickery, and even my very
Be not
body.
afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
What's that
Remember
about?
again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose? Yeah, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through.
It kind of sounds
It's
like
always
him,
been that
but with
way.
an accent.
Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
My bestest friend. Like Madoka Magica. You're my best friend.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home and the prince's refuge, the Elden Sanctum.
They've begun drastically declining in number.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there,
So,
boy.
The
I mean,
of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's
yeah, so
magic.
he turned, I guess it was like a little
force.
magic trick,
I'll
right?
remember
The,
that sight
oh,
for the
here,
rest
see
of my
the true
days.
form. But even
But he
though
hasn't got
technically
you
he was,
beat
I
yet,
guess
my
he was
friend.
kind of right,
You
where it's like
can't
this
tell
is
me
the
the
true
fight's over.
human form, but like not all weird and mutated. He just kind of mutated us for him. Yeah, we're continuing to decline.
Why?
There's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine.